This program was created because the administration realized that it's not just about giving students access to college, but you have to give support service so that students are able to complete their requirements for a degree. Looking at the great diversity of students that we have and assessing their ability to succeed, it was the African American male that was at the very bottom of our list. The data was rather startling, daunting to say the least, and we readily realized that we needed to do something to help this population become more successful.
Much of the research suggests that what we do with students in the first 6 weeks of their college experience will determine their success for their entire college experience. So our program is very front-loaded, very intensive on the front end. First, we attempt to put in place a student development model that allows students to enter the campus, to become acclimated to the campus, to learn campus culture, campus milieu, and then to begin to interact with the campus community. Second aspect of it is that we do mentoring, and we have 2 levels of mentoring. We have professional mentoring and we have peer success advisors. And the peer success advisors are assigned to work with students on a day-to-day basis. Then we'll have students do complete surveys that will give them an opportunity to express how they're making the adjustment to the campus community. And as we watch those persons and as we review their results, then we have information that we're able to use very early in the process to intercede and to intervene with students. The last thing that we do is what we call intrusive advising. So we want to be very much involved in their lives and how they are achieving, how they are performing, how they're behaving, how they're walking about campus, how they're dressing. We want to create success in all the different areas that they can be successful in.
We thought by looking at schools in Arkansas, we could form a consortium to identify best practices and share throughout the state those practices that work well for us.
I had one student who completed the survey, the MapWork survey, and I read his results, and I note in his results that he expects to leave this institution. Well, I then get on the phone and call Dean McGee and say, Dean, I think you need to reach out to this student, as soon as possible. He reaches out to the young man. The young man then goes by his office and spends 2 hours sharing with him about the challenges and the crises of his life. And then decides that he needs to spend another 45 minutes with me standing in the hallway sharing about his challenges and issues. He was intent on leaving, but because we were able to see very early on his intent to leave, we were able to see where his challenges were, and because we were able to employ intrusive advising, intrusive intervention very early on in his process, we were able to retain the young man.
If our program is so successful, it should be easily replicated on other campuses, regardless of whether it is a 2-year or a 4-year campus.
In all of the things that we do, that's our focus. Our passion is to retain them and to graduate them.